I should give you an official welcome to the 34th Annual Toyota Drum Pit Lawn, which I've seen most of you today. But anyway, we're delighted to have you here. We've got a real exciting weekend of activity, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy. As most of you know, last year we hosted the American Le Mans Series for the very first time. They were an integral part of our Super Saturday program, and we came away with a very strong impression. They were major contributors to the success of last year's event on Saturday, which happened to produce the largest crowd we've ever had in our history. And so as a consequence of that, we're delighted to announce today that we have extended an agreement with the American Le Mans Series to run here for the next 5 years. We think it's a superior program. I want to compliment Scott and Tim and all the people over at the American Le Mans Series for what they put together. Very competitive series, attracting a number of manufacturers and tire companies. If you don't believe me, go over there to the East Paddock and take a look at how they crammed as many of those entities in as they could. But it's produced some very exciting racing, not only around the country, but certainly here in Long Beach. And I think our fans have certainly taken to it last year and this year, and we're looking forward to having a very successful relationship as we go forward. There's also another thing that I think is very pertinent to this ongoing relationship. As you know, the American Le Mans Series has made a very serious effort in terms of identifying and utilizing alternate energy sources to power all of their vehicles now, I think, isn't it, Scott? And that happens to coincide with something that we have initiated here, basically as the first racetrack in America, and I suspect around the world, as far as being able to preview what we call the Green Power Preview effort here. And those of you who've been to the Expo have seen the static display we have there, but there's more to come in terms of some of the dynamic elements where we're not only showcasing alternative auto power, but also how it pertains to the various lifestyles. On Sunday, you're going to see an accumulation of cars out on the track doing laps, including a solar car, electric cars, and then the piece de resistance, 3 robotic cars. I'm talking about totally autonomous, no joysticks, no nothing, going around the track. So I think the effort that is being initiated by both parties have a great deal of potential synergy, and we're looking forward to expanding on not only the alternate energies we're going for, but just creating a really dynamic venue for the American Le Mans Series to showcase this product. So, Scott, we're looking forward to many more years of you coming and providing us with, pardon the phrase, world-class competition.
Well said, Jim, and thank you. I've been attending Long Beach Grand Prix for as long as I can remember. I don't think I made the first Formula 5000 event, but it was soon thereafter that I started attending as a fan, and then ultimately as part of my career. And I think literally from the beginning, this event has been and has continued to be the benchmark example. Benchmark example of not only a temporary street circuit event, but just the happening and the iconic market that is represented by Southern California. Get over to Tim and give the sanctioning body perspective on today's news.
Well, I represent the technical side of all things American Le Mans Series racing. Monday and Tuesday I was in Paris meeting with all of the manufacturers that are represented in our paddock and some that are not. And as a group, they came together and we were talking about the future of the world of automobile racing. And the future of automobile racing has to do with relevance. It has to do with relevance of technologies, relevance of the race car, relevance to the consumer. And they are absolutely determined that what they produce on the racetrack is going to be relevant to the future of the transportation industry. You'll see tomorrow a race that will be fierce, and at the same time it will have technology in it that really represents the future of what people are going to be driving on the street. So